Welcome back to 1981. For you today we have 6541 Atlantic Terminal in the UK. That's what I'm used to. As well as Intercostal Seaport, which is what everybody has to call it now. I'm used to Atlantic Terminal though. Anyway, we have some original instructions from 91 as well. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And should we get started? It'll be a long video, we'll try and do it as quickly as we can. Right. Bits for the tractor, the little tractor that goes in a crate, strangely. So we start with that. In fact, we can zoom in some on this, can't we? Why not? It's been joined by a dog. One of three. Right, so those are going on there like that. Okay. Two blue headlamps at the front. Tads. And a 1x2 blue brick there. Two yellow lights. On there. Either of which want to stay on there. Two 1x1 black round bricks. And there you go. Zoom a bit more. A 2x3 blue plate. Another one of these here, because this is going to have two small and two large wheels. Large at the back, small in front, and that's kind of all for now. We're going to put that to one side, along with these bits, white seat and a blue steering wheel, first looking for. Right, I want 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to join them together with a 1x2 plate. Like that. I've got 2 8s. There. Okay, and 2 yellow panels, one for each end. And then here we put the blue steering wheel on that edge. We then get 2 more 1x yellow plates. We put a 2x4 across the middle. We get a red tile with a hook on it. Which goes that way, not that way. And then we put this in there. You put the seat down there, and then that goes on there. That's now a bit of cargo to go on the ship. Right. We've got people now, here they are. Don't know why they're not first, usually are. But here they are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All present and correct, take you to one side there. This guy does have a fishing rod. Like that, and his fishing rod does a little grey plate for winding it in, theoretically. So he goes over there as well. We've got a motorbike and a bicycle. Do the bicycle first. It's got a round light on the front there, and weirdly it's got one on the back like that, which is a bit stupid. But anyway, that's that done. We've got another crate now, and it's done with 1, 2, 3, 4 of these corner plates again. Find it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this is done differently because it has one of those and some tiles in the middle. Oh. So let's do this then. Let's start running that, yeah. And there, and then there. 2 tiles across there. We've got 2 1x2 plates in grey. One there. More which I've dropped. Here it is. What do you know? Let me just put the magazine out the way. Magazine. Instruction booklet. I'll put it right at the back. Okay, so hasn't really helped, is it? It hasn't really moved. I was thinking it might stand up, but it's not. Right, 2 white tiles with a bar across the top. And then 2 big white panels. And there you go. Like that. Okay, here comes the motorbike. Is it a tile? I think it is. Round yellow light on here. Shite. There you go, so I'll take that off and then do that. Okay, it's really annoying it's been in the way now. So stand it up, that's kind of standing up now, isn't it? I can't actually see that, but trust me it is. 2 1x8s and a 2x4 in white, all plates. That goes on there. And then we now have 2 bits of cargo. A motorbike and a tractor. Right, now I've got to build a nice big lorry. We want some Technic plates there. 2x8 and 2x4. And some wheel holders as well. Okay, some there and a 1x2 black plate. There's that. Still can't see the ones with the hole in. Blind. Let's put this together first to start with anyway. There we go. That is that. That. And there's supposed to be a 2x4 black plate underneath with holes in, which I cannot see. I'm going to ignore it for now. Hopefully we'll come back to it. We've got 2 black headlamps. Somewhere. Awful lot of bricks for this actually, so it's quite time consuming. I've put them in colour order as well, sorted them out, but still taking ages to find them. Okay, that's going on there. A gap of 2, and then 2x4 plates. This one I'm looking for, one of those with holes in. And it isn't there. Right, here comes this mudguard type thing. It links says a vehicle base. And I say isn't. For a tile on here. Okay, red steering wheel for some reason. Not sure why. 2 white headlamps. Going on here. And then 2 yellow lights next to it, not actually on the headlamps. There they are, if I stop dropping them. Right, that's that. Sorted. No, don't want to stick on there. Often it's the simplest little bits that take the longest to put on. It's weird. Blue grille on there. Okay, then it's a very standard build up after that. We've just got some blue corner plates. Trying to stand in there to make sure that I don't put it out of view. Fun fact, on my garage with the door closed, I can smell somebody walking past our house smoking. That shows you how bad the smelly smokers are. I mean, that's miles away. What do they smell like? What does their house smell like? Disgusting. Anyway, slight interlude there. We need 2 1x1 bricks. I don't know if I'm one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it really stinks. Ridiculous. You ask yourselves, why does anybody want to smell like that? Somebody made a perfume like that, or aftershave, and said, "I'll wear this." Not wearing that. Yeah, you wouldn't, because it stinks. That's what you smell like, mate. Anyway, he drives this in somebody with blue overalls, so we'll put him in now. Our windscreen goes on there. Okay, put it down there. 4 wheels. 2, 4. Okay. Now what's interesting is I've also got another piece missing. A grey plate with 2 bars on either side. And funnily enough, that attaches to the black technic plate that's missing. So that's very strange. I'm just going to find one of those in a moment. And it's very annoying. But anyway, I've got some somewhere, so it's fine. Well, that's the cab pretty much finished. It's got a tile there. Okay. Actually, there's like 2 mould marks on both of these. I'm swapping those around. So it's better. There we are. Right, that's that. Just for 2 bits missing. Not much, eh? Obviously fallen off somewhere before being packed up and then being put in another box somewhere. It's very strange that they're both from the same part of the set. Right, 4 1x8 tiles in blue coming from here. Okay. Might actually stop this after I've done the vehicles and come back to it and just say, we found them. Sound like building sets that aren't complete. I just think you can find it, but I don't want to waste your time leaving the camera running, so I won't. Just stop it. Right, that's all those blue plates in there. Now, 4 grey tiles on top of those blue plates. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the blue tile that goes in a white bracket. There's the white brackets. There it is. Along with 2 red tiles for Here they come. Okay, so that's going on there. Okay, what's also going on is 3, 3, 6. And this plate here has a little toe socket on the end, like that. Okay, place you there. Alright, place you there. I want some 3x2 inverted slopes in black. Got those. And a wheel holder, which I can't see. Match that in a minute. Let's get these on first. So that's going there. That's going there. Okay, got a little grey socket thing goes in there. Got a ball and a technical pin. Got some little hingy bits. That's the technical name for them. Hingy bits. There's one. And want the 1x2 with a bit on the side. There it is. So we've got one of those. Flip it up that way. Okay. And that's going to go here, like that. We're going to have a 1x1 plate with rings either side and then grey bits there, so it looks like a kind of wheel, but it's not, is it? Obviously. But anyway, there's our wheel holder. There's our wheels. Okay, that then sits in there. Would be a bit more snug if we had the rest of the other bits that are missing, but weird that hasn't got another wheel on there, isn't it, really? But it doesn't seem very well. It's fine, I'll come back to it in a bit, because what I'm going to do is we'll make the boat and then we'll come back. Actually, let's stop here. In fact, see you in a moment. Welcome back. That was a jump, wasn't it? You can tell I've been away because I'm out of breath. So we have the pieces now. This is what happens. These go underneath that, like that. Okay. And what also happens is it needs this grey plate there, like that. There we go. So now it does sit in a lot better because it's got 2 rows to go in. There we go. Okay, let's put you to one side as well. Now we're going to build the boat. That's one bit at the back there. Probably going to fall down. There it is, falling down already, isn't it? Let's stay up there. Okay. Right, it's all these red plates here now, isn't it? It's quite wide. You want 3 of these. And this one here. What I'm going to do now is zoom ourselves right back so we can see that. There we are. But I'm going to have fun with this because there's quite a lot of bricks that already made with stickers on. So I'm going to be very careful as to what's going where. This ship is called Diana. Do you see? I don't know whether that is a tribute to the late princess. It has nothing to do with Diana Ross's penalty at USA 94 because this set is from 91. But that would have been a nice tribute to her penalty, wouldn't it? But it isn't. I can only assume it's just the name of the bloke or woman who designed its mother. Probably most likely, isn't it? So yeah, let's put this on here. The bow. there. Then we have blue 3 on each side first. So 3 and a 3. And then a 2 and a 2. Like that. Then we've got 2 8s. So I think these next bits are going to be going on, but I don't know which way around they go. So I'm just going to put them to one side for a minute while we build the other bits around it. Big red tile with a work on it, good in the middle there. 1x2 yellow brick there for some reason. Strange sort of ladder situation thing going on here. With that, there's 2 blue headlamps. There's 2 1x2 blue plates. Okay. It's in a black ladder. Black ladder, black ladder. One for the UK people there. And then some nice levers which I can't find. For some reason I've got black and black in here, but they're not, they're black with grey. So I'm just going to use those for now, do excuse me. I'm not stopping the video again and mucking around to edit it again. I don't know where they've come from, but that goes in there anyway. We've got a little white building situation going on here as well, which we're going to do at this end. So we have a 2 and a 2, and no, it's a 3 line there. 3 and a 3, then a 6 like that. Well, I'm going to check. Is that right? Is it? I'm going to check where the rest of these plates go with regards to stickers. Okay, so it is this way around. There. Okay. That's fine. That should all go on there nicely, yes. And this one on the other side. Okay, that's fine. Happy with that. Put this back there now. More yellow bricks for some reason. What goes there? That appears that's in the wrong place then. There. White bricks, 4 3s and 4s and 3s. Here they come on there. Right, that way, 4. Okay, I thought there was a 4 down there, it's not, there's a 3. Three, nice big sort of windows goes in here apparently. Never quite got the head round sort of porthole windows like that. Why they couldn't have done them round, I'm not quite sure why. Massive fire extinguisher coming in yellow. Just going to sit there. Lots of pointless little grey bits now, I think. Let's put this bit in first. Right, now we've got a clip like that. Another one over there. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3 blue. It's completely in the wrong place. I even thought on the instructions that it doesn't look like it's in the middle. It is. So let's put it in the middle. There it is, on one either side. Okay. Right. And then 4 pointless little grey bits here, which are going to go there. What there for? Two white 6s here. 2 more blue bricks here. In fact, these got stickers on as well, haven't they? So let's see where these go. Yes, that's right. Okay, that's fine. And then strangeness with more of these grey round pricks again, plates even. So we get 2 of these, and then 1, 2. See what I mean about the easiest bits don't go together sometimes. 1 there, and then 1. 2 on this side, another one over there, the back, 2 1x1 blue bricks. Well, it's out of blue bricks now, which is good, which means we're getting on with it. 1 there, another slope over there, another 3x1. Okay, got the front here. Right, it's not going on yet because we've got to put some more on this cab thing, I'm afraid. Bridge, whatever you call it. Okay, ladder going at the back, like that, on 2 black bricks. 2 these big fat slopes, like that. There, 1 there. See Diana. Another 1x2 brick right in the corner. Well, I'm not sure where it goes. I'm just going to put it in a minute when I've done all these other bricks. And I want 2 white 1x2 bricks. That's a Technic. I'm going to see one of those. So we'll just put the one in we've got at the moment. And loads of 2x2 and 2x1 inverted slopes. Lots of those. Here they come. Leave a gap there. And that. Corner. One there, 1 there. Corner. Another one there, and another one there. And there's a brick which I think it's going there. Quite hard to see in this direction. I've got it there. Find out if that's correct or not. We're also missing a 1x2 white brick. I mean, don't know if it happens to anybody else, but I find that things just vanish. Okay, and I count things up, bag them up, do an inventory as they're bagged up, and I get them out, having been in a sealed bag, in a sealed box in the loft. And these bits have gone. And again, there's another bit missing here, white brick for that. So I have to leave a big hole inside of the ship, because I don't know where that's gone. I'm not mucking around stopping the video again now, it's just getting silly now. 3, 2, 3 and a 2. There, 3, 2, 3, 2. Red steering wheel is going to go, is that right in the middle? Yes. Okay. One of those tiles with a 501 clock on it, I think. Which way around? That way. And is there another one on the other side that I've missed? You can't really see it, but I think it's that goes in there, but you can barely see it in the instructions. I'm going to assume that's what it is. I didn't tell you. That obviously was in the right place because we're putting that on top of it now. Got a slight problem now because, oh, it is there, it's just hiding down the side of something. There we go. Just about to say we have a slight problem because that's missing, and there it is, it appears. But yeah, there were 2 bits missing from this anyway, so what I said about complaining still stands because it was missing. There's 2 bits for the lorry. Right, there's those on there now. Okay. I want 2 white plates with bars at the end. Here they are, these things. They're gone on the back. Okay, and some white tiles going around the edge. So we've got an 8, 4 there. I've got a 2x8 plate coming across here. That's not just gone there. I keep doing that, picking up the wrong ones. No, that's not one either. Neither's that one. That's a plain one, finally. Big white turntable at the front. Move you back there. In it goes. Little grey tile with a bar there. We've got to build a big sort of chimney part now. Whatever. And that's there. We need a white one. And then one of these, 2x3, 1x2 black plate there, 1x2 white brick. Okay, 2x3 white plates. Okay, where's that going? Somewhere. There we are. Properly, yeah, it is. I'll have 2 more 1x2 black plates with little clips on the end. We'll put 2 of those together and then some clips like that, which then sits one in there. Boat mast goes here. 2 1x2 black bricks. Then go on top of that. Okay, got 2 white 2x1 sloops. I have. Okay. Got this bar that comes out from there. Got 2 dinky windows, which I'm going to go here, like that. I'm going to have 2 2x1 inverted slopes coming out that way. Okay. And a red light and a green light that are round. They sit underneath the white 1x3 plates. Like. Yeah, that's not right, I've got to put a 1x6 plate on there first. There it goes. Yeah, it's still not right. There's a little gap there. That's still not right. What's going on? Is it because it's an 8? Idiot. It is because it's an 8, idiot. Next, oh, he's going in there now apparently. In you go, mate. And this finishes off the funnel. Like that. Okay, this is going to go on there, and then through the top there, through there. And if we want, I don't really like these ones as much as the larger ones in the old sets, because they're a sort of bits sticking out, made it easy to sort of wind in. But anyway, that's that there anyway. 1x6 plate goes underneath this big window unit there. 2, 2, 3 white plates come here, and they go like that with the window on it. Same again there, the window. Okay, and it has that big white plate on the top. So 6x8s, 1x1 white, 1x4 white bricks, sorry. Okay, little roof part, 2 black grills on it, like that and that. Which then goes onto there, and then some white sloops. 1, 2, 5. Here they come. They're all going in there together. Then there's a white plate with that goes on there. Then it fits into there. Yeah. Onto there. A red grill. And then 2 red cones on top of that. Okay, there they are. Yellow light sits on there to stop the thread coming off. Good move. Another yellow light sits on a little grey 1x1 clip that sits on there. Okay, then we've got our thing like this that they do like on lots of boats. It's going to sit on here like that anyway. It's going to have 2 white levers. I found the correct levers now, I'm going to swap those over. Come on, you get again little fiddly, little small bits. It should be easy. A fiddly. Still won't go on. Still won't go on. And that's fallen off. Lord above. Right, let's swap these over then, because these were wrong. That's handy. That's pulled the whole thing off. Man alive, this is just ridiculous, isn't it? I do apologise. That's going to be impossible to get off that now, isn't it? I have to put the lever back in. So that is going to be difficult now as well. Right, then kick. So there's so many bits in this, things just hide underneath other things. And it's not even that big. When you look at it, it's just lots of little bits. Right, you're on there then, thank you. Right, where do we get to? We've done the 2 white bits on the top. We did a grey tap. And a little plate with a stud in it, and a hole. I say a hole, a bit for that to attach like that. And a little yellow light on top. Is that all the yellow lights on this? We've got 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, that's right. 2 of these red antenna whip things. Okay. That's that. Here's everything there. Are we right here? Yes. Right. Boat stud time. Who doesn't like a good boat stud? Looks like a very specific type of porn channel, doesn't it? Boat studs. Right, one on there, one on there. No, that's not happening. Okay. And there's one right at the front. And then we go, place it on the bottom here to help the smoothness. I'm going to play with it on a table or on a carpet or something, which is quite cool. But also, just a bit of extra strength where these plates are joined together. So there we go, got my fingers all over Diana now. On her underneath as well. I do apologise. Right, so that's done. Here's our cheeky chappy in there with his hook, put it to one side. And it's just building the sort of actual dock itself now with the crane. Let's move this to one side. Get that out of the way. Right, so we've got 3 really big base plates. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I want 4 of these tiles. Look like this. And there you go, 1, 2, 2. All right. One there. Another one there. Don't get over that. Right, let's zoom ourselves out a bit so we can get more in of that. There we go. And 3 black ladders to start with. We'll see loads more here. One there. One there. One right at the end here. See that there? Flip it over, and it's standard putting plates on the bottom. So here's our 2x4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the corners get a 2x2 each. Of course they do. Flip you back over. And we've got like one of these barrier type things we have on the other dock port type sets, which involves 2 black headlamps on top of each other, the black lights. The black lights, the black round plate, isn't it? And then another 2, the same. We'll find the bits as we can. They go on top of each other. They go like that with the dark grey plates, which I can't actually see because the instructions are hanging off the table. I can't see them. There we are. Where's the other one? That goes in there. I've got to do another one of these now. boring. 12 points yourselves. 1, 2 headlamps, 2 round plates, 1, 2 headlamps, 2 round plates, and our 2 dark grey tiles which are here. Right. What's good about these videos, you obviously watch them at a faster speed. So I should probably talk like that so people can have fun like that. I need to make a little T-shape here, and my brick has already got number 1 on it, okay, which goes here and in there. There it goes, like that. And I'll put lots more over these, so these got something to lock into. Another one there. Okay. 2 more here. Fuck's sake. Need to come off for. Right, that's that. Oh, we've got 2 little blocks at the end here. We've got a 1 by 1 brick with a headlamp on the top in red, 2 of those. So we'll put you there. And that one there. Okay, anything else? No. Okay, got this crane framework now, which just has, it doesn't. What do we put together there? What's it? Oh, nothing. Oh, I see that goes on, right. Well, probably easiest to do it this way around. Is that going to work? No, it doesn't work that way around. It does go flush there then, okay. That's fine. I guess that wasn't stuck on there, wouldn't it? Okay, that's going to go there. Like a big sort of spider thing. Get one of these signal posts, usually found in railways, but not in white, I suppose. I think that's right. There's a gap of 3 each end. Let's space these out so they're equal as well. No, that's not right. Let's go along here one. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. It's not actually a gate there, it's just an actual barrier to stop you going down that way and falling in. That's quite a good idea. I'm going to put this bit on here while we're here. Great big bit of pier we've got to build now on the edge, which has these and these, and a little grey corner brick as well. It's quite twee. Then we flip them over and we do this with them, like that. And we get lots of big chunky black bricks and do this. So we go right up in that top corner, get that corner plate in, another one here, do one here, we do one there, it looks, possibly, get this damn thing on, yeah, one across here, so obviously that connects, not going to go there, is it? Wrong place. Let's go there, and then what's that? How much down is that? I wish they put the right way up to count. It's hard to count blocks on there. Count it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. That's 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there. That's that way around. And then you've got 2 that are 1 space further down, that for some reason. Then we just put another layer of these bricks on here, so those are those, thank you. Oh, what a surprise, we got some bricks missing. Okay. Have we? Oh, I'm just being thick because I've got some slates. No, there absolutely is bricks missing. Okay. We shouldn't be surprised, should we? Let's take those off there then. Right, we're going to stick that right on there. There it goes. 2 big yellow gates. I'm really not sure I'm going to have room on my phone to actually edit this video because I had to stop it. Don't get me knackered. Anyway, we'll see. Problem is, if I have to edit 2 together, I have to have the 2 big films on my phone and the CapCut software has to then create a third. It doesn't really work half the time because I haven't got any room left on my phone to do that much. Right, I've got a nice lifebelt point, which really doesn't want to go together. It has now. She's going to sit right there. Okay. Right, so here we are for the 3rd time. Found the missing bricks, of course. So my patience is wearing very thin today because I'm fed up with the amount of sets that I have inventoried, bagged up, boxed up, taken out, and have bits missing. It doesn't make any sense to me at all. You just evaporate into thin air, apparently. It's also an incredibly hot day. There's nowhere in the house to go that isn't hot, apart from, I mean, I've come to the garage, because it's the coolest room, and even though it's still hot even now. So I'm incredibly hot as well. Right, let's see if we can get this finished then, shall we? All day otherwise. Right, so we've got this tiny little sort of lighthouse thing that goes in the corner here. There's a sort of very rare trans yellow head here, isn't it? That's quite cool. Turn ourselves over. Why are we stopped at that? Why are we not putting something that have a lid on it? It does, that's that good. Why is that not on there until the last page? That's weird. I'm putting it on anyway. Okay. Right, it's just building the crane now and then we are done. So, let's try not to get too hot doing that, shall we? Right, so it starts with this yellow base here. With, right, which way do my Viking stickers go? Kind of either way really, don't they? Alright, put one. Viking. And then 2 red bricks and then 2 red panels, one of which is just on the floor. Should we zoom ourselves in on this for the crane? It's a bit better. It's a bit like a train, intercity, the yellow and red. 1. There we go. Panel, brick. There, okay, now. Some of this is all still attached. So let's see how we do there. Two 111 red plates, followed by a yellow Technic brick, and then this is going to sit, it's all attached to this one. Why are things always completely the opposite way on to me here? Okay, let's take this off and put it that way around. Okay, and that sits in there. This goes through there, apparently. Supposed to anyway. Didn't want to go through for whatever reason. Great, let's just make this video even longer than it needs to be, shall we? Quite why that won't go through, I've no idea. No, it's not happening. Why is that not going through? I'll leave it like that. Ridiculous. It's quite simply... Oh, I'm not going to leave it, actually. That's really pissing me off now. Right, not happening. Right, we'll just leave it like that. That's as far as I can get it in. It's not happening. Right, I'm enjoying this, as you can tell. I really hate doing long ones anyway. And to be honest, most people don't watch the long ones anyway. So I don't really bother half the time, but still. That's not right. Yes, it is. One more 2 plate on top of that. Oh, that's coming out the front now, is it? Okay. That seat goes there. Get it in. We can put you in now. Where is he? There he is. I'm now going to have half the afternoon trying to free up space on my phone because I absolutely know it's not going to let me create a new video on there because I've got to put 3 files together now, which are taking up pretty much all the room as it is. And then CapCut's going to want to create a whole new file using all 3 of those, and it's not going to be enough room. So I have to find a way around that. Right, just come on, one by one. Oh, what's supposed to go on there now? I missed out now. Just completely rushing this now because I've got to get through it. That's a 1x4 brick. I'm trying to get it as quick as possible now because I want to get this done when there's still room on my phone. I've already deleted so much stuff off there to do other ones that have been cocked up because there's bits missing. You might think, well, why do you not do another inventory before you do it? It's one of these big sets, it takes an absolute eternity to do inventory. I do it before I put it away, so I don't really think I should have to do it again. But obviously I will have to. But it's ridiculous. If anybody else has that problem, I don't know. But they just vanish. Need a roof for the cab now. Apparently. I'm just going to sit here. Like that. Okay, and what's next? 1, 2, 3, 4 grey plates with a stud in the middle. Another dog. Hello, just come in, gone out again. Oh, I'm trying to speed this up. It's unnecessarily complicated crane this. Right, speed up, come on. Loads of grey bricks on some other grey bricks. Like that. and 2 more greys on the top, which are Technic bricks. That sits on top of that. Grey slate there. Oh, so many big bits I have to build together. It's just so over the top, this. Right, where are these going now? You got that. So this is a smaller port. I've actually got the, what's the other one? 6542 launch and load Seaport Europort container. That's even bigger. I haven't done that yet. I have to do that in the winter, I think, because it's so damn hot at the moment. It's ridiculous. Go away. I've not got the dog honking for the next hour and a half. I've no idea what the time is, but I know it's not anywhere close to his dinner time. But he starts about an hour and a half before and starts whining and whining. So you just have to ignore him. It's just Right, something's gone wrong there. As if you've got any time to waste. Right, it's a 3, not a 4. So what happens if you try and rush? You make more mistakes. I mean, it's so over the top, all this. It really doesn't need all this. Right, more black bricks. Okay, I've got tiles here. That one there. That one there. Some nice black bins going there. Take those things together with a grey pin in each one. So it goes like that. And then that in there. Quite good if that didn't fall apart while I was doing it, wouldn't it? For God's sake. The quicker I try and do it, the more it takes. Right, where's that going now? This bit off here now. Oh, let's sort off these stupid living lights like this. Like every 5 minutes, got to put one of those on somewhere. Come on. Right. That's that. What's going on there? Right, then that then sits up in there. You can see that. Okay. That doesn't look there. It's not right in the slightest. So again, we've got to take it all off again because that's got to go through there. That's now fallen off. Remember what I said about things falling off every time you try and put something back or change the space or something. Place even. Right, is that now correct? Right. No, we're not correct because I've got some bits missing here. What's this from? Oh, I've done that, have I? Right. Missed a bit out now. This has got to go on here. So we missed that completely. Come on! I do apologise, but I'm so fed up with this. It's taking far too long. There's loads of bits missing. It's absolutely sweltering hot. Nowhere cooling down. And it's taken so many stops as well. I'm not going to edit the video afterwards because there's going to be so little space on so little space on my. Right, let's take the entire thing off now, just to put one bit on. Look. No, it's not even that either, is it? It's there. The train's pissing me off as well. Right, try again. Right, let's come out. Here we go. Right. We have this, which is there. We have more of these steps here. That's 5 there. How many is that? Okay. That goes on there. That goes on there. That goes on there. That goes on there. That one doesn't get one for whatever reason. Crane now goes on. Let me show you exactly how the crane goes. I think it's just this front bit, so it looks a bit top heavy. Look at it there. Okay. A bit more. But you can't. Okay, we won't do that then. That's interesting. They don't actually show us an end. They don't show us an end picture in the instruction style. It just shows you a photo. It's a bit weird. So let's do that then anyway. Let's put this in. Let's have him holding this. Okay, we'll have bloke with his fishing rod, which now got tangled up with the bike, so that's useful, isn't it? More time wasting. I'll stand him just there. Shouldn't be fishing anyway. He'll fish in the sea. Let's put that crate on there for now. And then we've got the lorry. Still doesn't want to go on there properly. You can go in there. Right, and there we are. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does, and a follow, because that's been incredibly hard work, that. Very hot. Lots of missing pieces, stopping and starting. But there it is, it's done. So please do like and subscribe, etc. And I'll see you again soon if I've got room to make more videos on my phone, of course.